Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, we completed Mark of the Assassin, which means we just have Legacy left. However, there are a couple of, just very small things I want to do first. So I'm gonna quickly run over to Meryl's house. I'm going to level everyone up. I'm going to make sure everyone has the best equipment possible. Server connection lost. Who cares? That's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to make sure that everyone has the best equipment they can. And, yeah. It won't take me 2 ticks. Don't worry. Okie doke. So, Meryl and Sebastian, you both have levels. Da-da-da. Okay, you want 2 Constitution, 1 Willpower. And you can have that. You want 2 Cunning, 1 Dex. And you can have this. Good stuff. And you all have levels too. Let's do 2 Strength, 1 Willpower. And bam. You want 1 Cunning, 2 Dex. And bam. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, you were 2 Strength, 1 Constitution. Forgot what I was doing with Fenris for a minute then. Okie doke, there we go. Now, if you would give me a minute, let me just go through my inventory. Be right back. And there we go. Everyone has been upgraded. I think the most interesting thing I did, I gave Hawk both anxiety and uncertainty. I think before, what was it she had? It was the Hawk family crest. And I replaced that with anxiety. I think that's a decent upgrade. Admittedly, the Orlesian items, they seem more geared towards a rogue, like skepticism. You know, it has a bonus to lock picking. This one really didn't seem that great for a Mage Hawk, but these 2 I think were decent. I think that's a good upgrade for Amelia. Now then, let's quickly sell off our stuff, and then we are good to jump into the DLC. I said this wouldn't take me too long. God, it feels so weird.
There is justice in the world.
Is there? You want to free the mages. Let's say you do, but to get there, you kill a bunch of innocent people. What about them? Don't they then deserve justice?
Yes.
And then what? Where does it end? It's like a bar brawl. People are continuously pulled into the fray, and nobody remembers why it started. Justice is an idea. It makes sense in a world of ideas, but not in our world.
Isabella laying down facts. Oh my... girl, I love you. Oh God, why? Amelia, why? Why couldn't you have gone for the girl with the heart of gold and logic? Oh God, if you could see my face right now. What I was just about to say is that it feels so weird that we're on the final DLC, and I know that Amelia, she's kind of a divisive character. I guess she is deeply flawed. Completely and utterly and deeply flawed. But I still love her. Whoops. The end of the game is upon me and it's stressing me out. Yeah, what I was trying to say is that if I didn't love her, I wouldn't play as her. I would have a different Hawk. So, as as much as I'm like, Amelia, your opinions are garbage and what you're doing is a trash fire, I'm still gonna miss her. I'm absolutely gonna miss her when we get into Inquisition. I also swapped out Aveline's blade. She now has Glandivalis, so that's good. Baron Arlange's sword is pretty good. As is the Houndmaster's shortbow. Sebastian just can't equip it, so I'm gonna keep these around just in case. These can all go. And the Heart of the Many, the final fuck you to Talis. We're just gonna sell it. Oh! Hey! We already reached 500 sovereigns. New goal, 600. Come on. These can all go. Yeah, everything here. Everything here can go. I'm gonna put that in storage, because that has served me well from the beginning of the game. And it's the Hawk family crest. You can't just sell that. The injury kits can go. We don't need them. Okay. That's all good. Everything is done and dusted. Let's head back to the mansion. Now, I will say that Legacy, if I remember correctly, Legacy is another one of those DLCs where it's like, oh, this is the final dungeon, therefore it's going to be really hard.
Welcome home, Miss.
I knew you were going to speak.
There's a letter for you. Strange how the messages never come while you're home.
Yes, so Legacy, if I remember right, it's kind of like Golems of Amgarak, except Legacy has a really good story. Let's just put it like that. So yeah, I'm kind of gearing myself up for difficult fights. Okie doke. Our inventory is empty. Everyone is properly leveled and has the best equipment. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Hell yes. Oh god, this decision is so much easier if your sibling is still alive. Varric should come with us because he's the storyteller. Anders should come with us because he is our love interest. And for optimal party, you know, composition with Legacy to get the most out of the story, I would recommend Varric, Anders, and your sibling. If your sibling is dead, then Varric, Anders, and your love interest. However, Anders is my love interest. Oh, this is going to be tough. We are going to have a lot of tough fights, so I'm going to take my go-to party. There we go.
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vimmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawk's family. A few Carta Dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where your dwarves are?
These are Carta Dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
I can't think of anything we did to make the Carta angry. Today, anyhow.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Strange how so?
Why do you say that? It's just the Carta, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carta know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
It doesn't matter. We stop them.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
The plan is asking them to stop politely.
Oh, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. Later, we'll all have tea and we'll laugh.
Oh, your name is Hawk. I thought it was Locke.
I just don't like the idea they can get at you. It worries me.
Let's move before we're spotted.
Let's go.
Good idea. Yes, so it seems that, Hawk has been besieged by Carta assassins, shall we say?
Someone doesn't like intruders.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carta doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
Indeed it is. And the Carta don't typically hide off in random valleys in the middle of nowhere. They're far more at home in the cities.
Do you hear that?
Yes, I did. It's the Hawk. They're announcing our arrival. How lovely.
Carter scouts.
Do you think they were expecting us?
Well, that's concerning. And they're running away. Since when do the Carta run away? Oh, the hairs on the back of Amelia's neck are standing on edge. A yoink. And you too. I saw you over in the corner here. Vial of holy water. That's a sign. That is 100% a sign. The Maker is telling us, don't do it, Amelia. Don't go in.
The time has come.
I guess we're not alone.
The time has come. Glory. This... Very quickly, Amelia is getting cultish vibes. This isn't good. Oh, X, I almost missed you. Hello. If not for that autosave, I would have run right past you. Hello? You're right.
You're finally here. You've come. Everyone, it's the child of Malcolm Hawk. She's come to us.
Whatever Amelia was expecting, it certainly wasn't for these dwarves to be name-dropping her dad.
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
You're not making any sense.
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
Well, your invitation was so kind, how could I ever refuse?
You tell me. How could I refuse such a delightfully worded invitation?
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Oh, blood. Why didn't you just ask?
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Okay. And summon Puppy. Go, go, go. Guys. What the Guys, why is no one helping? Are you... There you go. Flipping heck. Took you long enough. And bugger off. Just keep at it. Okay, everyone is doing A-okay for health so far. Okay, down you go. Now you lot. I am a little cautious. As I said, I remember this DLC being really tricky. Come on. Take him out. Just bap him, girl. Bap him. And again, bugger off. And down you go. Oh, Puppy is down. I was about to say, where's Dane? Where's my dog? Okay, there we go. Now then, you lot. Amelia, come on. There we go. And you. Sniper, no sniping. Okay, there we go. And more haste, please. Yeah, that's it, Aveline. Get in there. Alrighty then. Ooh, Eye of Blue. It's crap, but it has a very pretty name. Guys, anything you would like to say on the bizarre name drop you just heard? No? Oh, okay then. Apparently Amelia's like, Corypheus, yeah, I hear weird names all the fucking time. Okay. Okay, good for you, girl. Good for you. I really like this DLC. I love the story of it. I really enjoy the story. I think I'm gonna have a lot happier time with this than I had in Mark of the Assassin. However, that is probably going to be tempered with frustration with the difficulty. And you don't... I noticed you, Sack. No loot gets left behind. A yoink. Okie doke. Knock knock. Hello, Bronto. Are you friendly? Hi? Oh, you aren't friendly. No. Snug would disapprove. No. Amelia, move. Okay, there we go. And I see you up there. Haste it up. Oh, no, I see that. I see that. Heal yourself. Oh, that heal did not do much. Why did that heal not do much? Okay, just keep at it. And hang... What? Why did that go down? Why are all of your auras off, girl? They weren't off 2 minutes ago. That's weird. And resummon Dane. You drink a potion. Okay, go, go, go. Help out Varric. Get that back up. There you go. Okay, good stuff. And goodbye. Can I get you from here? Yes, I can. Varric, you gonna help? Varric, buddy, let me give you a clue. That guy. Go after that guy. There you go.
Let's finish this.
Okay. Look at Dane going. Look at him run. What a good Mabari. That's it. Tear his leg off. Don't just leave it to me and the dog. You're arranged. Aveline, you can stay there. That's fine. He is quite a ways away.
Deranged dwarves.
Seems to be...
We can check that off the list.
The Carta doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. With a name like that, he's bound to go mwahaha at some point. I just know it. And really? More blood? Why can't it ever be spit? Or a lock of hair?
You really want to encounter a spit mage?
Ew.
For variety, sure.
God, that sounds gross. Hilarious, but gross. Oh god, a spit mage. Oh, that... Now I want to play a spit wizard in D&D. That's not good. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to inflict that monstrosity upon my friends. No, thank you. But it is tempting. Yoink. And it's good to know that Amelia did pick up on the weirdly named guy that dwarf mentioned. Armgathorn the Waste Yard. You who must serve beneath the empty sky, you stand between this poison and the stone. The ancestors will remember when all others have forgotten your name. Remember your oath. It must endure even beyond death itself. Be vigilant. If the pestilent one awakens, you will know it by these signs. The air will fill with the scent of putrefaction. You will hear a sound like the cadence of drums. Malvernus the Defiler will try to weaken your will and compel you to bear the orb out of Armgathorn, but you must hold fast. This is the sacred duty that cannot be forsworn, lest the stone fall to poison and death.
The pestilent one. Armgathorn. That's a load of nonsense.
Armgathorn is Dwarven for sacrifice. That's not a reassuring name.
We never go any place nice, do we?
No! No, you really don't, Amelia. The nicest place you have ever been is the Blooming Rose, and that was a brothel. I'm gonna admit I shook my head a little bit when Aveline was like, Armgathorn, that's a load of nonsense. And then Varric was like, that's my language. It reminds me of one of my my least favourite banters in Inquisition. And it's Sarah is talking to Dorian. And she says, Dorian, in that last battle you said a load of gibberish. Why were you speaking gibberish? And he says, oh, I said Pashanti Kafas. It's Taveen. It means shit on my tongue. Literal, the literal translation would be that. And then she goes, well, why didn't you say that? And he says, I did. I said it in my language. And she's like, no, you didn't. You said it in gibberish. And I'm like, Sarah, just because he's not speaking common doesn't mean he's speaking, bullshit. Like, that's his language. Can you not be a massive racist for, 2 minutes? Especially not to Dorian. Dorian's lovely. Armgathorn, the Lonely Vigil. One watcher each generation will be chosen from the warrior caste. He will stand guard until his death. Only the constant vigilance of the stone's children can keep the foulness of Malvernus at bay. The burden of living in exile beneath the sun is terrible, but this sacrifice, this Armgathorn, will ensure the sanctity of the stone forever. Valos Atreidum. By decree of Paragon Ilona.
Ooh. How many generations of warriors stood guard here? Why does that make me nervous?
Because that's common sense, love. If they're standing guard here, then they're standing guard for a reason. And it's probably a bad one. No, wait, that's not the way we need to go. This is the way.
That should do it.
Oh, ever deeper into this mess. Armgathorn the Foul. We called it Malvernus, the pestilent one. It devoured Tigers, turning our fairest work into a noxious waste. It consumed living warriors, turning their bodies to slime. And when its hunger was not abated, it consumed the bones of our ancestors. Foulness came from its touch, poison and filth and desecration. It threatened even the stone itself. The Shapers bound it, chained in lyrium stained with the blood of 100 warriors. But within the orb, it hungered. It waited. We carried it here to the wasteland of the surface, where it can threaten nothing of value. The stone will live. The stone must live. We have sworn to defend it from the foul one at any price. I love love that line. We carried it here to the wasteland of the surface, where it can threaten nothing of value. Artin would approve of that. Just like, it's on the surface, fuck it. There's nothing but garbage up there. You know, they can bother them. Oh, Artin would salute these dwarves just like, yes, good job.
Someday I'll visit a place with no ancient evils, horrors, devouring plagues, or insanity. Maybe a beach.
The day you go to the beach would be the day an armada of angry demon pirates show up.
It really would. Knowing Amelia's luck, it really would.
Will you look at that?
A fortress? Out here?
A big old fortress in a place that by all accounts doesn't or shouldn't exist. Oh, this is... Amelia, what are you doing? What are you doing? You could have left well enough alone. But you didn't. You had to go and investigate, didn't you, love? You absolutely had to. And I get it, they're sending assassins after you. Like, you want to get to the root of the problem. However, you could have just dealt with the assassins. They'd run out of people eventually. It's just a matter of holding out. I think a trait of Amelia's... Oh, hello. Oh, I see that. See that right there.
Watch where you step.
Jesus, that echo.
We're good to go.
Bloody hell. What was I saying? Yeah, a trait of Amelia's that I really think isn't her best. You know what? I'm gonna pause right here. I've only got 3 minutes left on my timer, so I'm gonna stop the episode right here. I just want to talk about this. If you remember how Alistair described Loghain and Honora in Origins, they think they're the only people that can fix something. They see a problem and no one else is competent enough to fix it. They are the only people who can do it. I think Amelia might be a bit that way inclined. After so many years of having to be the responsible one, of having to be her friend's keeper, like, none of them, like, you know, in fairness, Varric has his shit together. She's never had to do that for him. But, like, Meryl and Anders, she has to take responsibility for so many of their actions. And I think, you know, after all of these years, I think eventually she has come to the conclusion, like, I'm the only one who can deal with this bullshit. No one else will. They won't, so I'm gonna do it. And I think that's probably what she thought as she was heading out into the Vimmarks. You know, she was like, there are these assassins, they keep coming after me, I'm gonna, you know, cut this off at the pass, I'm gonna get ahead of it. You know, what if those assassins go after Anders when they're in my home? He might not be able to defend himself, and then I'll have lost him. You know, I need to get ahead of this. She didn't think, I'll just see how this plays out. I'll see how long they keep, you know, trying to do this. And oh, Amelia. Amelia Hawke, what are you doing? Okay, and with that, I think I am going to end the episode off right here. In the next, we head further into the chasm, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.